We found no assets, no cash relating to the Nava's Sharif family. We found a lot of plundered assets, but not 1 rupee of that could be connected to the Nava's Sharif family. I think not only I, but anyone in Pakistan who made these accusations against Mr. Nawaz Sharif, both as an individual citizen and as the Prime Minister, seriously owe him an apology. I have no hesitation in joining that apology. I think anyone who, based on the fraudulent misrepresentations which were made by NAB against Mr. Nawaz Sharif, both as a citizen, ordinary citizen, and also as a former Prime Minister, they owe him an apology. I have no hesitation in issuing that apology on the record, in the full glare of TV cameras. The facts do not sustain the position that Prime Minister Sharif was corrupt. They do not. Quite the contrary. When you've investigated someone for all these years and have not come up with a scintilla of evidence that he has 1 rupee of ill-gotten gains, at a minimum, you have to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Sharif, for having made these accusations and have been part of it. I think given what I know of NAB now, I didn't know 22 years ago, Mr. Nawaz Sharif and his family should take this as a badge of honor, frankly, that a corrupt organization, it's a racketeer-influenced corrupt organization masquerading as a National Accountability Bureau. It really is a badge of honor for the Nawaz Sharif family that NAB should have come after them. I almost wish they came after me, because if they did, it would show that, you know a person by their enemies. If crooks are your enemies, then you do no right, I think. NAB was set up as a witch hunt against the political opponents of Mr. Musharraf at the time. And of course, the biggest target was Mr. Nawaz Sharif. If after 22 years I can tell you this, you can be pretty sure there's nothing else to be found, because there was nothing to be found. I had complete confidence in Imran Khan. My position is 180 degrees opposed and opposite to what it was when Imran Khan came to power. He fooled all of us. I had the misfortune of sitting very closely with his minister who's responsible for these things, Mr. Shahzad Akbar. What a fraud. So, what a surprise, not a surprise. I have given them masses of information about our investigations, about corruption in NAB, about collusion of NAB with foreign hedge funds. They've done nothing about it, nothing. There are honest people inside NAB who are giving me information. I'm very worried for their safety and security, but they show every evidence that they are more frightened of the Imran Khan government than of their targets. It used to be the case that if you investigated a target, well, you may run into some problems. My sources who are giving me information about the collusion between NAB officials and foreign hedge funds, they have every reason to be frightened of this government. The reason why the government has done nothing is because it's a fraud. It's a complete pack of lies. I've had discussions with the minister, with ministers in the Imran Khan cabinet. I've given them masses of information. They have done nothing, absolutely nothing. Imran Khan government is a fraud. It's a fraud through and through. What I've seen, it has no respect for the rule of law. It has no interest in fighting corruption. I wish it was just hot air, but the consequences for the people of Pakistan are so dramatic, they're so catastrophic, that I have to condemn his government in the most forthright manner without any hesitation.